Hello everyone, welcome to this video. I'm gonna be talking about this and the different skills it brings to the game. It's not gonna be a boring introduction or just showing you. I'm gonna be giving you some details on my take on the skills that this building is offering. Now, this is what I'm talking about. Each one of those is different. And let's be honest, I don't think it's gonna be possible to get this many in live game, especially since there is a blue rarity and a purple rarity. Regardless, I'm gonna be doing a short introduction, what they're doing to your heroes, and I'm going to be telling you the best skills I found and how I think we can use them. Example, this one. Every 5 turns, 45% damage is dealt to the last 2 enemy rows. In the video, I'm gonna be discussing what I think is going to be the best gear for you guys, and will this gear be the same for all generations? And well, I haven't been able to do many tests yet, but I'm gonna be digging into checking if will this, for example, work for all generations, or for example, would this bow work for Jeb but not for Carlos, for example. This is where I'm going with this series. Or maybe can we create synergy between these skills and some of the hero skills? Sit tight everyone, I'm gonna try to make a strategy out of this feature. Now before we begin, I want to talk a bit about AppGarry. The AppGarry team told me something interesting. AppGarry team told me that SOS is planning something at the end of the month, and it was all hush hush, we're not supposed to tell. I don't know yet, but we're gonna be seeing it in some sort of campaign later on. Now what do I mean by campaigns? You know, AppGarry is an application store for your phone. Works on any Android phone or emulator or whatever. When you download State of Survival using this app, you get access to campaigns that look like this. Every 20 euros will also give you 20 gems in this campaign, which you can exchange them for coupons. No minimum spending required. Thank you AppGarry for sponsoring the video, and consider joining their Discord for free surprises. Now let's go back to SOS. Guys, I'm gonna go back and do some introduction. Basically guys, this is new PTR that's going to be merged with old PTR. The new PTR is the same thing as the old. The difference between both PTRs is simple. You can use gems and buy bundles in the new PTR. And for some odd reasons, there's actually real players playing this. This is not purely testers. It had people who had no idea this was PTR. Every type of hero has an attack and a defense button. Hunter, infantry, and rider. Okay, you cannot give anything to resonating heroes. They will inherit from the regular heroes. It won't let you. There's 2 buttons in the arsenal. The collection is what you have, okay? And then there's crafting, where you get those items. This is everything you will need for this update. You need these 2 for the rare. This is for rare, this is epic, this is legendary. And they get the items by doing a mission called the Crystal Mine. What is Crystal Mine? Probably what AppGarry has been hinting about. The big event SOS is planning, and if they're right, it's going to be at the end of the month. You guys already know gold is better than purple, purple better than the blue one, okay? At level 10, for example, the gold gives you 12 to 15% for the regular stats. In here, it becomes 9.6 and 12. Not a very huge difference, but you know it's damage. This small percentage still is important, especially for big rally leads. If you get a gold rarity with an extremely overpowered skill, it becomes this bright orange. If you notice, the one with the Rusty. And the Rusty has Stormy Edge, and it's one of the rarest skills. Let's talk a bit about this one. Every 5 turns, 45% damage is dealt to the last 2 enemy rows. This is bypassed. Bypass meaning this, when you kill riders and hunters before you kill the infantry. You know, some heroes have these skills, and if we add Stormy Edge to them, we are increasing the power of this bypass. This is called synergy, when multiple skills work together. There's 2 versions of Stormy Edge, with Stormy Edge 3 being a bit weaker than Stormy Edge 4. Take a look at Healing Bastion, for example. It reduces the damage by enemy aircraft by 30%. Let's check out, for example, the aircraft system. If the enemy has 20 out of 20 the split missiles, which launches missiles to damage all enemy behemoths, this protects you. You now need to learn what the rally leader has. There is some sort of strategy here. I know I'm kidding myself when I tell you can choose between these skills. Basically, we all know it's going to be extremely expensive. and you probably should take whatever you can get, especially if you get an ultra rare skill. But you know, the smaller skills also are kinda similar. Take a look at this one. When the hero is affected by burn, damage dealt is increased by 182%. What the hell is burn? If your enemy doesn't use any kind of burn, why would you use this? There is some strategy implemented. On a future video, I plan on making, for every generation, the best skill to use as defense and as offense for this generation. How about Ollie? Is there some special skill that can maybe nerf Ollie? Ollie being one of the strongest resonating heroes in the game. I'm personally excited. I feel motivated to do this testing now. And if you want to help, you can send me a message. I'd love to expand and make things faster. I'd love to deliver more. I'm actually excited now about the game for once in, I don't know, a year. They're probably gonna mess it up somehow. I know it, but let's hope for the best. Stay tuned for the next video.